is Kimberly Lane Clark. I am super excited about the Hour Code. Are you excited about the Hour Code? I know I am. Like I said, I'm Kimberly Lane Clark, and I went to Jackson State University, and I majored in education technology. And at that time, education technology was not something that people thought of, but right now it is a hot commodity, especially if you're doing virtually and you're viewing me virtually at your computer right now. You know, I initially was a teacher, and I taught computer science, and I fell in love, of course, with the students, of course, with training the teachers as well. But when I was training the teachers, I found a new love. And so I love training teachers. I love being able to interact with teachers and students, because ultimately they're training you at the end and teaching you. I love my job because of the fact that it is something that I don't have to think of as a job. It is something that's a passion. In order to do my profession, as I stated before, I was a teacher, but I also assist with software platforms. I also work, if you could think of someone as a system engineer, that's what I do now. And so the skills that you need are to make sure that you're able to communicate with a team of people. They could be all across the world. So you really need those soft skills. And when I say soft skills, you really need to learn how to collaborate and communicate with people. You also need a creativity, a mindset to be creative as well. Oh my goodness, my opportunities that I have had throughout my career have been amazing. I have been to Australia. I've been able to meet with people in Brazil, have conversations with them, learn from them. My favorite moment in Australia was actually, you know, riding the boat and being able to just to see everything about what Australia has to offer. And all of that came about from my career, being able to be a teacher, being able to be a director of blended learning, being able to now do my job that I do now, has really profited me to be able to go and work all around the world. I think what I do right now as a career is fun because I get to work with educators all over the world. That's a passion. So I look at it as being fun, but I also get to play with cool games. I'm into esports now, and I know a lot of you kids out there play all types of, I know it's the new PS5 that's out now. And think about someone that's coding that. Think it's about some game design. Think about that piece of it. And I actually get to play with those games and test them out. I actually get to play with Legos, and you think about robots. I get to play with those, and so that's really fun as well. Hour of Code Week is so important because it builds that foundation, it builds that awareness that students need, that teachers need, that parents need all over the world to think about how computer science is in our everyday life. When you use your cell phones, when you use the app, when you use Waze to get to a certain destination, when you use your PS5, someone has used some form of computer science to make it work. And so basically you just want it to work, but think about the behind the scenes. And so that's why Hour of Code is so important, because it builds that awareness. It helps you think about the mindset that was behind some of those games that you play. Or even if you tell Alexa to turn on your lights, there was some form of coding, some form of algorithm that was taking place in order to make it work. Well, my thoughts are, of course, you can be whatever you want to be because we have a future vice president. And so I believe that girls, for my shirt, empower girls. And so my thoughts are that in the future, you can definitely become whoever you want to be. That's definitely something that has came to pass just from our current election. And so I think it's important for you to be able to be empowered. And even if you don't want to be a computer scientist, because everybody is not going to be a computer scientist. But what I want you to think about is the possibilities that you have because you're a female, because the future is yours. That's why it's so important. Get ready for the Hour of Code. It's always awesome to have this awareness every year, but this year is special because a lot of you all are virtual, and it's still a great space for you to be in regards to the Hour of Code, because you can do everything online. So just think about that next time you open up your Google Meets or your Zoom with your teachers. Someone had to code it. So just think about how did they code it, and you can become the next inventor of a new virtual app or game. So get ready for the Hour of Code. My name is Kimberly Lane Clark, and the Hour of Code is coming.